Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Protomario, and I don't feel good. I actually spilled my coffee this morning, and I had to clean it all up. It was all over my desk. I woke up, felt like I got hit by a ton of bricks, you know. I got a headache, allergies are killing me, and I thought, you know, let's just go check the news. And, well, here's some news for you. So, Destiny players, TesEverese is coming back. If you missed her, don't worry, she'll be back. But she comes with a slew of microtransactions. What am I talking about here? Well, let's begin. First off, I'd like to show you the forum post that Deej made. There are tons of replies about it, and he doesn't have a single upvote. Not a single one. There's several pages of people, and not a single person upvoted his post about microtransactions. You know, they say introducing the TesEverese trading company, and really they should say introducing microtransactions. Now, these microtransactions aren't for anything important as of yet. They're only for emotes. I believe there's going to be 28 emotes available October 13th, and you're going to have to buy them with in-game currency known as silver. Because when you make in-game currency, it doesn't feel like you're spending as much. Because if you put every individual emote as $1, then you would be able to see that you would eventually be spending $28 fucking on emotes. PlanetSide 2, I believe, had a big joke about this, and they gave out 3 emotes for free when the whole Luke Smith throw money at the screen interview went out. So why is this a big deal? Why is this an issue? Because everyone and their mom knows that Destiny has been a free MMO type FPS hybrid for a long time. And regardless to if you hate it or love it, the point is, you've known that they haven't had microtransactions and haven't talked about them in a year. Many people predicted this. I predicted this when there was that big outcry where they demanded $80 from everyone to get 3 emotes and buy content that we already had. I already predicted that they were going to release some DLC and you're going to be able to buy the emotes separately. I knew that was going to happen. But it's outstandingly stupid to think that you can defend this practice. Oh, they're just emotes, you say, right? I understand that argument. I understand that it's not that big of a deal. But the problem is that you've been playing a game for a year. And what if your policy against DLC and microtransactions like this, in-game money, is 100% absolutely not? Well, you say you don't have to mess with it, right? But you have to understand, all of these people put all this invested time into Destiny. And now, they're going to have to make a choice to either walk away from it or tolerate the microtransactions. And it's only going to get worse from here. When you introduce microtransactions into a game that has a 10-year life cycle, and you're introducing them in year 2, gee, I wonder what else is going to come down the road. Microtransactions for shaders? Emblems? No one really cares about emotes. I mean, yes, the collector's edition emotes are kind of cool. The hammer dance, the twirl, and the bow, and the sprinkler. Like, alright, not bad. Cool, man, right? But those are just 3 emotes, and you rarely ever use them. Maybe when you beat a boss, maybe when you're at the tower dancing, but you get free dance emotes, you get free pointing, you get free waving, and you can sit down for free. Why do you have to pay microtransactions for anything else? It doesn't do anything for the game. So here's my prediction. In the future, I predict that they will put microtransactions for materials. Oh, you guys don't want to go out and farm that material? In which case, yeah, it's extremely tempting. You don't want to have to sit there and farm relic iron. So instead of being able to use your marks, any type of marks to get different stuff, to buy weapons, to buy this, that, and the other, you can use this microcurrency instead, you know, and that gives you, the player, options. And while that may be very well true, that's not necessarily a good thing. There are people who are addicted to this type of behavior. People who have bought hats in Team Fortress 2. I knew a dude who bought 300 hats, man, and they were $5 to $10 each. That's ridiculous. And that's just Team Fortress 2. So now you're preying on the addiction of people who enjoy opening engrams and things like that. They get that dopamine burst when they get an engram. Ooh, what could it be? Could it be a legendary? Could it be an exotic? I don't know, but my dopamine loves it and I gotta keep playing. It's no different than a slot machine. But now you're adding the ability to play even more, to play those slots even more with real money instead of using in-game tactics, in-game currency. So that is the main issue. And then comes the time where it's too much. People quit Destiny. People say, okay, I put a year into this. I dedicated a year. I got every exotic from year 1. I got all the exotics from the DLC. I did every mission, every quest, and now I have to quit because now they're trying to charge me for this, for that, for the other. And you might say, well, that doesn't affect you directly, but yes, it does. Well, if you say you just want to play Crucible, okay? Crucible's an even playing field, yes, but if somebody has, let's say, you're using the Havoc Pigeon, a miniature sidearm, that's about a 4 to 5 shot pistol. It fires incredibly quick, and you can kill someone pretty quickly, but you can't kill them quicker than someone with a Last Word or a Hawk Moon or other similar pistols that take 2 to 3 shots to kill. It's just impossible. So how do you get those exotics? Well, you have to spend in-game time. And versus someone who ends up just buying the materials that they need to get those exotics quicker. Things of that nature. You get my point. You get my idea. Microtransactions are never good. And I'll give you 2 guesses as to who pushed this. Was it Bungie or was it Activision? Well, gee, I wonder. Especially with Call of Duty Black Ops 3 coming out. I really wonder who was on the forefront pushing this out and saying, yes, microtransactions are a great idea for emotes. You can dance it up now. Yes, that's great. But if you're a completionist, there's no way you'll be able to complete the game or let that alone without having to buy those emotes. So that's kind of crap. So you see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you understand my logic here, and I hope you understand that I can see it from other points of view also. It's not a big deal. It's just emotes. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to use it. Okay, that's fine. That's probably going to be the camp I'm going to be in. I'm probably never going to buy those microtransactions, and I'll just play the in-game stuff. Not a problem, right? It's the same with other MMOs like Diablo 3's Auction House. I've never bought anything off of there. And World of Warcraft. I've never used in-game currency, or RuneScape, you know? I've never used real money to buy in-game currency. Not a big deal. I can see it from both points of view, but it's always better to not have microtransactions than to have microtransactions. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Protomario, and leave your comments in the section below. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is a bad idea? Or do you just not care? If you don't play Destiny, you probably don't care. But then again, if you are an avid Destiny player, this might make you change and not want to play Destiny ever again. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy gaming. And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games. Enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics. From net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases, the Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today. So don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite!